The Statue of Liberty is a lie. It's not the statue itself, but the myth it represents, that you've seen New York. You stand in Times Square, blinded by a million lumens, but you're only seeing a glossy, mass-produced postcard. Beneath your feet, the city is whispering secrets it keeps from the 60 million tourists who visit every year. Imagine stepping into a forgotten Gilded Age ballroom underground. Picture the faint echo of a 19th century tuberculosis quarantine. On a forbidden island, feel the ghost of a hidden water source that fueled a million lives now sealed beneath concrete. NYC is not a city. It's a living museum with 8.4 million curators who hold the real map. What if I told you the best of New York isn't in a guidebook, but in the shadows, the silence, and the stories? This isn't a vacation. It's an expedition into the forgotten core of the world's most famous city. Today, we will uncover the shadow cities and untold legends that tourists simply never see. One. The whispers of City Hall Station. Beneath the chaotic rush of the 6 train lies a cathedral of transit, the original City Hall subway station. It closed in 1945, not because it was broken, but because the new, longer subway cars couldn't navigate its elegant, tight curve. The platform is a masterpiece, adorned with ornate brass, skylights of colored glass, and breathtaking Guastavino tile arches. It was built to be the jewel of the fledgling subway system, a grand entrance and exit for the city's leaders. Now, it's a preserved ghost of the Gilded Age, the air thick with the memory of long-departed passengers. You can catch a fleeting glimpse if you stay on the downtown 6 train as it loops back uptown, a secret journey past history. Imagine the sound of roaring trains giving way to a profound historical silence. Its closure marks the moment functionality triumphed over beauty in New York's relentless evolution. Doesn't this hidden architectural marvel make you question how many other priceless places are locked beneath our daily routine? It's a powerful symbol. The most beautiful place in the subway system is the one no one is allowed to visit. But the secrets of New York aren't just underground. They're often right next to the biggest crowds. Our next destination is a tranquil, secret garden hidden in plain sight, just blocks from the noise. 2. Greenacre Park's urban oasis in the relentless Midtown jungle, just off the busy thoroughfare of 3rd Avenue, is an escape tourists never find. It's Greenacre Park, a privately owned public space, a pocket park designed as a sanctuary for city dwellers. Its most striking feature is a towering 25-foot waterfall that effectively drowns out the incessant roar of the city traffic. The sound of the rushing water is a sensory shock, instantly resetting the mind from frantic pace to peaceful repose. Here, locals sip coffee on Rotteron chairs, surrounded by honey locust trees and ivy-covered walls. The design philosophy was simple: to bring nature and tranquility back to the Steel Canyon. It is a profound act of resistance against the concrete sprawl, a quiet victory for human sanity. This park has no monuments, no gift shops, no flashing signs, just peace. In a city obsessed with scale, how is it that such a small space holds the most disproportionate amount of calm? It's a reminder that true luxury in New York is often measured in cubic feet of silence, not square footage. But Greenacre is a recent secret. The next hidden spot takes us back to the dawn of the nation itself. 3. The crypts of the Basilica of St. Patrick's Old Cathedral. The new St. Patrick's Cathedral is a landmark, but the old St. Patrick's down on Mott Street holds the secrets. Beneath the floor of the 200-year-old basilica lies a labyrinth of historic catacombs. These are the final resting places of New York's prominent early citizens, from bishops to the city's political elite. Walking through the brick tunnels, you feel the physical weight of centuries of Gotham's history stacked above you. It's a chilling, yet profoundly moving experience, a glimpse into the city's relationship with death and legacy. The 19th century, New York was a city of epidemics, and these catacombs offer a quiet sanctuary from the surface chaos. The experience is limited to small, guided tours. You literally walk beneath the feet of mass. It reminds you that every building in New York is built upon layers of the past, both celebrated and forgotten. What must it be like to rest eternally in the heart of a city that never stops moving? The catacombs are a time capsule, a powerful counterpoint to the city's modern, fleeting energy. From the deep past, we move to a secret built to hide an even more dangerous secret, a massive hollow building. for the hollow townhouse of Brooklyn Heights. Along the stunning, historic promenade of Brooklyn Heights is an anomaly, a phantom limb on a row of brownstones. At 58 Joralemon Street stands a perfectly ordinary-looking Greek Revival townhouse that is completely hollow. Behind its painted windows and single black door is no living room, no bedroom, and no family. It was an innocuous ventilation and emergency exit for the MTA's 4 and 5 subway lines deep below. The building is a masterful piece of urban camouflage, designed to blend into one of the city's most expensive streets. Its original design hid the unsightly equipment necessary to power and air the underground trains. The subtle details, the blank windows, the heavy uninviting door, are the only visual clues to its deception. It is the ultimate New York lie, a beautiful facade hiding the grinding machinery of the metropolis. How many other things do we assume are normal in this city, only to find they are elaborate disguises for infrastructure? It stands as a silent sentinel, a fake house maintaining the illusion of normalcy for millions of commuters. This dedication to secrecy extends beyond infrastructure. Sometimes an entire island disappears from common knowledge. 5. North Brother Island's tragic quarantine. This is not a myth. This is North Brother Island, a forbidden, abandoned sanctuary in the East River. Once it was a quarantine island, a place where the city banished victims of smallpox, tuberculosis, and typhoid. Its most infamous resident was Typhoid Mary Mallon, who lived out the last 2 decades of her life here in isolation. Later, it became a facility for treating young drug addicts, its history marked by tragedy and desperation. Today, the ruins are being swallowed whole by the relentless nature of the island, a designated bird sanctuary. The hospitals, dormitories, and streets stand as skeletal monuments to fear and medical progress. It is a stunning, heartbreaking ruin, a powerful piece of forgotten history floating just a short distance from the Bronx, because it's off-limits. The silence here is absolute, an emotional weight against the city's constant noise. If this silent, forgotten place could speak, what terrifying secrets of survival would it tell us? North Brother Island is a raw, unedited chapter in the city's biography, a place the modern city tries to erase. But the past isn't just on isolated islands. It's often preserved, glittering, beneath the ground you walk on. 6. The Morgan Library's secret vault. The Morgan Library, though not entirely hidden, possesses a profound secret, the private study and vault of J.P. Morgan himself. Deep within this opulent Italian Renaissance structure is a 3-tiered vault room, built like a secure bank. This is where the Titan of Finance housed his most precious manuscripts, first editions, and ancient texts. The sheer scale of the vault door, crafted from burnished steel, conveys the almost religious value placed on knowledge. Stepping inside, the air changes, it becomes hushed, reverent, scented with aging paper and leather. You are surrounded by the personal reading collection of one of the most powerful men in American history. It's a place where you don't just see history, you feel the weight of its preservation, the cost of its survival. It's a stark contrast to the transactional nature of modern Manhattan, a monument to intellectual passion, a city built on money. What does it tell us that one of its wealthiest men valued knowledge enough to build a fortress for it? The vault is a testament to the fact that New York's true treasures are often its most heavily guarded. Speaking of guarded treasures, we need to find a place that holds the very origin story of New York's water. 7. The Old Croton Aqueduct Trail. Tourists know the Hudson River, but few know the nearly forgotten artery that gave life to the modern city, the Old Croton Aqueduct. This 41-mile stone channel, completed in 1842, brought fresh water from the Croton River down to Manhattan. Its completion ended years of devastating epidemics and fire, allowing New York to become the metropolis we know today. Today, the brick tunnel itself is closed, but the service road built atop it has become the Old Croton Aqueduct State Historic Park. This trail, often known only to locals, winds through the suburban landscape of Westchester County like a secret path. Along the route, you can spot the distinctive stone, where structures and ventilation shafts, chimneys for the buried stream. It is a spectacular piece of 19th century engineering, built by hand, using gravity alone to feed a growing city. Walking the trail, you are literally tracing the history of modern public health and urban development. Imagine the thousands of workers who built this massive hidden river. What was their life like on this monumental task? It is a quiet, natural corridor, a line of green that reminds us what lies beneath the infrastructure we take for granted. From the source of life, let's go to a place of forgotten death, a hidden cemetery far from the city's noise. 8. The Trinity Cemetery and Mausoleum. Most visitors stick to Midtown and downtown, completely missing the serene beauty and history of Upper Manhattan. Tucked between Washington Heights and Harlem is the Trinity Cemetery, the only active burial ground in Manhattan. Unlike the crowded high-energy streets outside, the cemetery is a quiet rolling park with century-old trees and manicured lawns. It is the resting place of historical giants. John Jacob Astor, Clement Clark Moore, who wrote "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," and other luminaries. The mausoleum and stone structures are stunning examples of Victorian funerary architecture. It offers breathtaking, unobstructed views of the Hudson River and the surrounding cityscape from its high vantage point. It's a massive 24-acre plot space that is unthinkable for modern Manhattan real estate. It serves as a silent, powerful reminder of the deep roots and permanence beneath the city's surface hustle. What does the existence of this vast, peaceful space say about what the city was versus what it has become? The cemetery is a pocket of preserved history, a true hidden gem for reflection and architectural appreciation. From quiet reflection, we journey to a place of dazzling sound and dazzling hidden sight. 9. Grand Central Terminal's Whispering Gallery. Grand Central Terminal is an iconic tourist destination, but 99% of visitors miss its subtle, auditory secret. Below the Oyster Bar, near the famous clock, is a low-slung archway known as the Whispering Gallery. Thanks to its curved Guastavino tiled ceiling, a person whispering into one corner can be heard clearly by someone diagonal to them, over 30 feet away. The acoustic trick is a quirk of physics, concentrating sound waves along the smooth, curved surface. It's a delightful, almost magical piece of hidden engineering in a building famed for its scale and spectacle. Couples use it to share private jokes or marriage proposals amidst the thunder of the terminal. It's a secret shared by locals and knowledgeable travelers, a moment of intimate connection in a city of alienation. In a place where millions pass through daily, how wonderful is it that the building still holds a secret communication channel? The gallery proves that New York's greatest wonders are sometimes the ones that require silence and attention to experience. This delicate sound is a world away from the metallic clang of our final stop. Industrial relic turned public art. 10. The elevated abandoned tracks of the High Line. The High Line is a massive success. A park built on abandoned elevated rail tracks, but not all of it is open to the public. A small final section of the original rail line in the West 30s remains undeveloped, a raw, overgrown testament to its past. This inaccessible section offers a glimpse of the High Line's original, wild state, before its multi-million-dollar transformation. Here, the self-seating pioneer landscape of birch trees, weeds, and tall grasses still holds the rails captive. It is a deliberate design choice, a small piece of unparked to contrast with the manicured section. The raw, rust-colored tracks disappear into the greenery, a poignant symbol of the city's refusal to fully erase its industrial past. It's a place of quiet contemplation for those who know to look for it, a secret window into the process of urban rewilding. This last wild section begs the question, is the finished product always better than the raw, untamed vision? It's a perfect encapsulation of NYC, constantly evolving but always holding on to the ghost of what came before. Now the journey is over, but your perception of this colossal city is changed forever. We've traversed the silent catacombs, whispered across a public hall, and stood at the precipice of a forbidden island. You've seen the soul of New York, stripped bare of the flashing lights and tourist facades. This isn't the city of movies. It's the city of secrets, of ghosts, and of those who know where to look. The real adventure in NYC doesn't cost a thing. It only requires curiosity, quiet heart, and a willingness to step off the map. Now that you know the hidden stories, I want to know which of these secret spots amazed you the most. Tell me in the comments below. If you could visit one, would you choose the silence of the City Hall station or the wildness of North Brother Island? Like this video if your perception of New York has changed. And share it with a friend who thinks they've seen it all, and most importantly, subscribe to join our global expedition. The world is full of secrets. Let's find them together.